Hey everyone, Wander here, and welcome back to some more Pacific Drive. What do we want to do? I think I need to prep some things, because I've been going out without stuff, and that's been really stupid. So we should probably have, like, a handful of these on hand. I don't know what the upper stack on some of these are, but still, I think just having, like, 3 of each isn't a bad idea. Alright, that should be good enough. Go back in here. So, the entire premise of this is mostly just I don't store a whole lot of things in here, and, well, I mean, I do. I mostly just want to, guarantee I don't get punished. Punished? I'm not caught out with, without an impact hammer again, or without the correct stuff. Okay, next up, I think we're planning a trip all the way out here. Yes, we can actually do plot progress, finally. How the heck am I doing this trip? I don't know. I mean, it should be fine. The main problem is I'm going to have to go through here again, which sucks. I think what we're going to do is just take the highway to G1. We could stop at like G7, G9, but this is going to be a long-ass trip if I stop too much. So, I think we're just going to take the nice and fast route. Let's see. Turn that on. Double check this. Okay, visit the friendly dumpster. Oh. Are my car headlights on? They are. Hopefully it's not too much. Plastic. Drop that off, and we're good. Alright, we can actually make some plot progress. I think, I don't know. No. I'm a fool. I think I'm going to try and still keep most of my videos to be plot progress only, just because. But I have no idea. It might just be kind of a mix. I think, well, I don't know. I have no idea. I also really don't know how long this game is. People said anywhere from like 8 hours or more. Perpetual stability, take all the time you need. Okay, so we're actually going to take the highway over here, and then we're going to loot the heck out of this region. And then we're going to speed run through the next one, because the next one promises to probably be heck. And, you know, why suffer? Okay, hit the lights, turn this off. Yeah, what time of day is it? Ah, it's 7 in the morning. So we should be able to do this trip with a nice full day of light. I'll have to see if there's some way for me to rest back at the... some way for me to rest back at the gas station. Yeah, just as kind of a convenience thing. Okay, is there actually anything in here? There is, including a couple for flares, which we do need. Yeah, so we're just gonna stock up on resources. I don't necessarily know if this region we can take all the time we need on, but there's almost nothing to do in the highway, and so I might as well just grab whatever I can. I'm also not sure what thermosap crystals are for, but it seems like a good idea for me to snag them, because I haven't seen large quantities of whatever that resource is. And I've got a whole scrapper. Like a whole fresh scrapper sitting in my car. And I think scrappers are much easier to make. It's the impact hammers that are not. Anything else? Do we wanna... Is my scrapper even gonna last? Looks like it. Alright. Let's take a look at this. I know it's a little cheesy, but I do actually really appreciate having the highlight all the loot on. It just makes quick identification so much faster. Alright. I should not be doing that. I have my legs crossed, but for whatever reason, one of my leg hairs has just decided to grow backwards on me, and it freaking hurts. Let's see. I think we're good to go. This thing's toast. If I keep it, I might be able to recycle it. We'll keep it around. Put resources in. I saw some people recommending not, recommending that I don't specifically put stuff in the side bags, because certain anomalies can actually just yoink things off of them. I think I'm still going to put most of my supplies in the sides, because I think the things I want to have in the trunk are the things like repair tools that if I lose access to them, I'm going to be extremely sad and possibly in deep shit. Yeah, like I could stop it, scrap some of these. This sucker. Whenever it's these, like, armored cars, I feel compelled to loot them. Because presumably, they have better stuff in them. At the very least, I know the off-road tires give me sap. Or, no, actually, just a lot of the parts do. So yeah, it's vaguely worth the effort. Armored panels, off-road tires, we'll stop for those. Especially because I burn through scrap metal like nobody's business if I have like a big build order I want to finish. Bandit Squire, doesn't seem like we have anything else. Okay, how we doing? Good. Yeah, that's a junker. That's a big one. Oh yeah, we want to stop for this. I can probably just hop out. Because yeah, whenever it's one of these, oh, it's the good stuff. Crude bumper, steel door. I'll live without. Because I think if we're talking like useful raw resources, dump trucks tend to be the most bang for your buck you can possibly get. Alright, I think I have another side rack that I should probably fill. Hasn't mattered yet. I usually loot almost everything in a zone before I leave, or I just don't want to. Don't need the lights on anymore. Let's conserve battery just in case we need them. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Tree candy. That's new. It might be one of those for the, like, storage of resources that I am a little bit more judicious about what I store where. That's just a crate. Oh. Hold up. We actually want to go past that thing. Because I might want to start putting my, like, rarer resources into the back of the car. So stuff like, plasma. You know, I'm out of plasma. I could use some more. Really? Ain't gonna say no to that. Stable anchor just warped in. Handed itself to me. Okay. Of course, turning that on makes everything bad. I don't know what running over the goop does. And it looks like we've got a radiation storm coming in, but... well, I'm going to be out of here before that even becomes remotely close to a problem. Let's see, what else was I going to say? I'm just on a road trip. I'm having a good time. We still got a fair bit of map to go. Okay, because yeah, we've got the next area to go to, and we can take all the time in the world on that one. Hopefully it's going to have a gas station so I can fill back up again. Do any of these look? No, it's one of those like super rusty 3-car pileups. They might have stuff in the trunk, but... you know, at best I'm going to get a little bit of scrap metal off of that. I have an amount of scrap metal, so it's not like big, huge necessary. Alright. Oh. Would you look at this? So I can take as long as I want on this one, but there is not much. I actually like that. This is a really good map to just tootle on. Because it means I'm not going to be wasting too much time. And, bonus, I see a fuel station. Yeah, we can stop in a couple of these locations, quick loot them, and continue on without wasting a whole heck of a lot of time. Yeah, I don't have my lights on. Perfect. Okay. I do have sodium vapor lights. I could break those. I don't know how much I need from them specifically. Let's see. Hopefully at some point we get like a headlamp. So I don't have to just use flares all the time. Even though we get, like, functionally an endless amount of flares, I'm still a little stingy with them. Mostly because I actively have to manage them. Feels like this is a redux of the first map I ever visited in this game. Might be, actually. Well, it'll be nice to have more resources. Admittedly, some of these are resources that I, like, already have lots of. And am finding it a little difficult to use. We might have to find some way of, like, offloading less good resources. Where's the entrance? There's our answer. I forgot you can actually cut through a fence. I should use that more often. That's actually useful to know. I don't think I can actually go in. That's everything? Yeah. The big other bonus on this is, yeah, I don't have to question whether or not I've found everything in a room. Or a location. I can safely just be like, okay, quick check, miss any boxes. Nope, good. I don't know if the pressurized cartridges are actually important or useful, but it seems like I don't get a whole lot of those elsewhere. I don't think I'm going to go to the one, at least the one station that is off-road, maybe? Messed my headlight up a little bit. Yeah, we can just drive up to this one. If I got a gas station, we don't really need to do too much. Okay. Can I safely reach... oh yeah, the road just continues on from here. Perfect. Oh, it's literally right there. Okay, yeah, I can stop for that. I wasn't sure how far off the road that was going to be. Since my inventory is kind of full. Offload some stuff. Question is, yeah, we have a... Oh, it's a side battery. Right. There we go. Yeah, because I think we got a hydro generator, but I decided not to use that one. I think that's a fine choice. I don't even know how I would. I should probably consider setting it up. But I think the side battery should be enough. Did the tourists just throw a bunch of scrap metal at me? I am like a bird, and you throw crumbs at me, I grab them, except for it's metal and I munch. Well, not really. Yeah, so we can just stop at each of these. Keep an eye out for anomalies I haven't seen before. I do wonder if I can scan them from the car, but I don't think so. Okay, stop again. Yeah, we're just running in and hoovering. This is part of the reason why some part of me still wishes this had multiplayer, because how sick would that be? You, like, clown car out and immediately just, like, raid a location for all it's worth. I recognize that, like, it would maybe take down some of the meditativeness of this, but can you imagine, like, the panic as, like, anomalies are starting to rain down on your head and, you know, somebody doesn't quite make it back in to the car, or some other small disaster hits? Or, you know, one person's just watching as the beast is chasing you down. I think it would be really cool. What is this thing? It looks kind of watchtowery. I have to look at this. Or is this just the... Oh, this is just the entrance. This is where I started. Whoops. No, don't do that. Don't drop the pry bar. I just saw this, like, weird floating thing, and I was like, is that something I need to worry about? And the answer is no. I don't know. It could have been, like, a cool thing. Like a weird anomaly watchtower that hangs out and looks at stuff. And maybe does bad things. As of yet, this has been pretty benign. You know, there have been a couple of moments where it just starts chucking all of the shit at you all at once. That's when things get a little doozy. So, like, running, the end of the previous plot mission was definitely a bit of a doozy. I'm like, I'm sure that would be bad if I hit one of those at speed. I'm just gonna leave the car in the gas station. Because we might as well fuel up here. We're down a bar. And so it seems reasonable to fill back up again. Oh, good. This area is irradiated. I got a shit ton of canned food, though. So I'm not, like, deeply worried about the small degradation of my health. Okay, that was a bigger heal than I meant to go for, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is gonna make looting gas stations much, much easier. Because I always feel like I'm gonna miss something, or a lot of somethings in here. Grab more canned food. The radiation isn't going to bother me if I'm able to just snack through it. Which is, of course, kind of ridiculous in its own way. Ooh, dumpster pearl. There. Cool. And it's charged too, whatever that ends up meaning. Okay, let's hop in our car for a second. We've taken some pokes. So there is something on the other side. Oh, it's that. It is very silly that you can just snack your way through radiation exposure. Don't know about that, though. Yeah, it didn't hurt that bad. Might be worse for the car more than anything else. Oh, never mind. Okay, so what have we learned? Don't stand in the electricity. Eat more snack. Okay, there we go. I think we just leave. Well, luckily I picked up a whole mess of these guys. So that should get me back up to full health kind of quick, except for the fact that I'm still taking radiation damage, which is a little rude. Okay, I'll have to pull some more food out of the... Ooh. Let's go up the road a little bit. I'm seeing that there is one of the anomaly stabilizers over there. We're not taking the radiation. However, I did take a lot of damage. I don't have any... Or we do have medkits. Grab another stack of food. There we go. Just in case we do get clipped by anything. Whatever this is. What are you, sir? Pacemaker. I don't know. I don't think we want to touch it. Yeah, whatever... Okay. Do we want to get up to that? Yeah, we can. It's not going to cost me too much time. This has been such a, like, comfortable cruise. I see no reason not to. Okay. And yeah, we have all the time in the world to go up this one. Unless, of course, this wants to screw me over somehow. No, it seems doable. Okay, so maybe don't ram the gate. And yeah, I see one radiation cloud, but it's not going to get in my way. You know, at most I have to drive through it. Which, oh boo-hoo. The car seems to shield me from that. Does make me wonder why there's radiation shielding that I can get. Maybe it's one of those, the car provides X amount of protection to radiation, and so that's good enough for like a basic radiation storm, which honestly is still impressive. But that there is possibly like a higher tier level of radiation that is much spookier. Something I can interact with? No. Other games have taught me to loot those. for power cells. It was Forever Skies. I never finished. Would like to, but it was kind of draining on me. Damn it. Keep hitting right click. And then freaking just yeeting my pry bar. Where did it go? I think I might have to write that one off. It's okay, we can make more. Okay. Anything else? No, not unless I want to take a shortcut down the mountain. Which I'm not keen on. Actually, it looks like the Radstorm might just completely pass me by. It's really interesting playing this. The original, like when this originally was announced, I didn't look too deep into it. I almost never do. Like, very few games I look up beforehand because I don't actually want to spoil myself on what a game is. I kind of want to dream about it. And if I know everything, then the excitement isn't there as much. Also depends on the game. Some games I'm more excited for anyway. A bad example of this would be like Hollow Knight, Silksong, and Hades. Like, I know a lot of people were excited for those, but like I already knew what it was going to be. And so when I finally played them, and it was just like, yep, this is exactly what I expected. I lost all interest in playing either of them. It's actually kind of frustrating. Because I like those games on a conceptual level. On a functional level, I'd probably like them too. But I'd played the predecessors and am not as excited about it. I am a creature that craves novelty. Not to say that this is necessarily the most novel video game I've ever played, but it's certainly unique in a way that I sincerely doubt I will see another video game mimic or surpass anytime soon. Okay. So we are going into this shit again. Eerie darkness, shocking speed, and a swift storm. I think that means that we're not going to get, like, overly dumped with anomalies. I should have plenty of energy, so I think we can cruise right through this one. The only thing I'll stop for, maybe, is the plasma towers. Okay, we've got one of those guys, but he's off the road and staying over there. So as long as he doesn't notice me. We have a gas station. Along the way. Yeah, I got plenty of power. There's actually a couple of the recharge stations. Thing is, I just don't think I need it. Like, do I stop for the gas station? Probably. That'll be a nice, easy one. But everything else, no, I'm probably just gonna cruise right past. This just presents a much more costly and possibly risky location. And I'm already pretty full on resources. Oof. Yeah, bumper can take it. Okay. This looks messy. Really a couple of good spots to stop. Oh. Pop back in. Should have that off. And yeah, unsurprisingly, areas are radiated. Friendly dumpster out back. Deco vent. Huh. We also have a workbench. I don't think we need it, though. Okay. Dumpster. It's rather than running around in abject darkness. Ooh. This area hurts, actually. Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, we kind of knew the green zones were going to be more irradiated than normal. Okay, chest, a lot of duct tape. Well, there's more stuff I could do here, but this area is painfully dark. So instead of doing anything, I think we just continue. I will probably stop for the power. Whoop. I don't think that likes me. Also, that one's red. Ooh. Is that it? Okay, get the pneumatic deposit box. So the power that I've been looking for, the unstable energy. Yeah, this is red. Unstable anchor. I need to come to these zones. We're going to have to come back later, though. I'm not going to go back for that other one. We're pretty much as juiced up as we're going to be able to get anyway. And not really much of a reason to stick around. I mean, my inventory is painfully full. We still have a whole region to go into. Oh, no, that was just rocks. Oh, it's, visual distortions from the weird radiation fields. Let's see. Anything else? Nope. That was a nice, easy round. And then, new tool, harmonic energy. Hopefully this gives me the power that I can... I don't think I'm going to be able to unlock the engine, but I will keep it in mind that I do need to start going into these danger zones to get what I'm looking for. I might also have to start going into storms, which is a little spooky. And yeah, we don't have much compunction to stop at any of these locations. I've got plenty of fuel. Ooh. No. For a second I thought that was like an intact police cruiser. And that was a little tempting. But yeah, I'm not seeing much of note. But yeah, it seems like most of these are just the regular squires. Feel kind
There's
of
the
foolish.
expansion wall. It separates the outer zone from the mid-zone, and more importantly, us from those two idiots. This will get you one step closer to the deep zone. It's far past its prime, so watch your step.
Okay, snag whatever I can from this. Now, okay, looks like I can drive down into that somewhat comfortably. Find a way into the wall. So, okay, so this is not our exit. We're going further. Well, I did say I wanted to get some plasma while I'm here. I'm seeing at least a little bit, plus others. I don't know what that thing on the left is. Looks like a pacemaker. This is just a pacemaker again? Yeah. Okay, so this tower seems to have a number of things in it. Don't know if it's much. Hopefully I can walk through the water. Yeah, looks like we're good. But yeah, I need plasma. Now, could that have messed up whatever is up in this structure? Yes. That is actually a possibility that something in here was powered. Oh. And as a result, it no longer works. I don't know if that's the case, though. So that's duct tape for 9-volt batteries. I don't know if we need that. Okay, yeah, that makes it a little bit more valuable coming up here. The problem with the converters is, like, they're good, but I've yet to find, like, a strong need for large quantities of 9-volt batteries. Are we going to later on? Yeah. If it was like, hey, scrap metal for plasma, that'd be a different conversation. Oh, they really don't want me to get into any of these. Speaking of 9-volt batteries. Is there anything I can get rid of? No, not comfortably. We could probably live without fabric. Maybe broken glass. Maybe plastic. Big maybes on those, though. Okay. Oop. I have a lot of scrap metal. I think we're okay not. I spoke too soon. What do we get rid of? Bulb. I don't need a bulb. I can make those. They're cheap. Okay, that's about all I'm going to be able to get out of that. So let's go break this tower since we need plenty of plasma. We go through the red door. The others aren't even powered. But first, what? Oh. Was I just carrying a stack of plastic in my hands? Okay, a lot of glass shards, and there's the plasma. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye out for those. I know there's some anomalies that straight up... there are some anomalies that straight up... Or, anomalies? zone modifiers that actively just give you just spawn a bunch of those, which actually would be good. Get inside the wall. Alright. This is, makes me question the whole necessity for a wall thing if you have these just giant tubes. Oh, I'm proper in the wall. Wasn't quite expecting that. Okay, there is a thing there. I think I'm gonna just park my car here. We've got plenty of time. I want to see what this is. If there's a way up into it. Probably where a flare gun would be most valuable. Uh-oh. Okay. Big thing. Seems like it's just kind of another one of these standard things. I'll take another vacuum, though. Gear for chemicals. I don't think we have gears. Lab computer. Yeah. Seems like there's a number of things that can probably loot or scrap in here. Okay. I don't think it's really worth my time. Figure out how the heck do I get back to my car safely. I think this is just the way. I was expecting a point of interest inside the wall would be a little bit more interesting than that, but sadly. Okay, so where the heck are we going in this? Oh, yeah, we are just driving straight through. There's a region exit. All right then. I know it's perfectly fine considering the size of everything. I think I would actually be kind of freaked out. Limb lies. Okay. I think I would be a little freaked out driving through a giant tube. Yeah, it looks like there's an amount of loot crates back through here, but they only have like small amounts of resources and nothing rare. So I think I'm just going to leave it alone. Because I don't have unlimited time in here. Though I have more time than I thought. I was worried that I would run out of power, was my big issue, but we've maybe gone through 10% of it. Woo, that's a lot of... That's a lot of spookies. I actually want to go back for that. There we go. Because yeah, we need all the plasma we can get our hands on. I apologize that I'm just running around in the dark for a lot of this. It's just easier. I can kind of navigate it. Not like I can see any better than you guys can. And I'm assuming at least a number of the people watching this video are just listening in. Paying idle attention. Ooh. Distracting thing. Okay, I'm gonna dump off some of this just to give me some inventory space. I think I see another one to the right. There is. Well, I did say I wanted a bunch of these. go. I think it's probably worth it. Let's see. Because, yeah, I do need a large quantity of plasma. I see another one back there. I don't think I'm backtracking that far. This was just extremely convenient. I used to be freaked out by the visitors, but I'm kind of getting into this, like, zen state on them, where they're just kind of an impediment. I think it's because it feels like they used to jump scare me more. Now they're just kind of present. Didn't blow up. That's good. I do not know. I don't think I need to be putting my car into park for this. I don't know where my exit point is going to be. There we go. Okay, could there be more to be done? Maybe. I think we just loop up and around. Alright, are we good to go? Yeah. So I think we just loop up and around. This part seems very hand designed. So follow the lights and I'm sure it'll take me where I need to go. Bad timing though on that. Go right? Okay, this still seems like the right path. Yeah, unfortunately the topographical map is not the most useful here. Okay, this is definitely going the right way. I think we just follow the train tracks. Can't be good for the car, but hey, yeah, here's the tunnel out.
Major interference in the alt signal. I'm trying to get it. Tight.
And we're just going to the mid-zone? Yeah, so there's probably at least one more tier of depth that we're going to gain access to as well. Okay. D2, perpetual stability. Take all the time you need. Hey, that's a good feel. Yeah, so there is another wall that we're going to have to get through to get to the really messy part. Okay, so resistance reduces damage to the part itself and adjacent parts. Good to know.
Hello, friend. Welcome to our side of the wall. Oh, what's this? Your connection to Wabi is jammed? Worry not. Our signal is crystal clear.
A little bit obvious, don't you think?
Right, ask me if I care. Yeah, the mid-zone's been marinating in all this radiation for so long. Things don't work the same as they do in the outer zone. But the good news is, we live here. We can help you, no sweat.
First things first, we've got to extend the signal from the garage. Otherwise, Oppie's equipment won't be much help.
Hooking you into a mid-zone stabilizer should do the trick. Look around. You should be able to see one up a hill somewhere.
Marsh eggs. I'm equipping them. What are they? I have no idea. Gonna snag a bunch. This is the problem with me looting a shit ton of stuff prior to coming here is, salamander, orb? Giant orb. Nope. Nope. I know what you do with orb. We have a bunch of egg. I don't know if we need it. How the devil do we get through this? Haven't the faintest. Guess we go around the giant rude wall. And just hope for the best. Well, those side floodlights would be handy. I don't like the idea of fording through anything. How the hell? Well, it said take all the time you need. Just, am I gonna have to, like, climb the dang hill? That seems to be pretty much my only option here. Okay. Yeah, actually, this isn't too bad. Not like in the steepness of this. This is how you roll your car. But hey, we're looking good. It's very pretty. I'm actually really enjoying that about this zone. Well, I guess we're just going straight through or something. Because you can ford through. Freaking wonder car we got here. I'm gonna get it out of the water, and then I think we'll stop. Something's up with one of my tires too, so we should probably fix that before I go too far. You are light. This is why I brought all those extra sealing kits. Because I knew this was going to kind of come up. What's up with you? Electrician's kit. Shorted. Oh. Well, that's a little trickier. I don't think we have one of those. I don't think we even know how to make one. I could make a new headlight, but I need a bulb. We can make a bulb. Do I need to? Nah. If both lights go down, then we need to care about it. Oh, right. There's a garbage truck. Ooh. Crude headlight. Do have some gears. Dumpster pearl. Could get another scrapper. They're cheap enough, and my current one is fine. And yeah, main goal here, reach the tower on the hill. Okay, they're definitely being a little bit more punishing with this zone. A lot more impediments. A lot more inconveniences. But yeah, I love the fact that the local flora looks extremely cool. think I could have beat that in a race. Let's not. That might have noticed me. Nope, didn't. I was afraid it would, like, drive me straight through the acid cloud. We're getting a lot of those acid clouds. Oh, no. That's off to the side, though. Those are fuel trucks. I, think we're fine. I mean, I got a boatload of fuel in the back of this thing anyway. Rotten egg. Damn, I wanted to get the rest of that one. There it is. Belching barnacle. Cool. I knew I should have put this in park. Okay, hopefully it didn't notice my passage. My bumper's fine to run through some fences. Wouldn't do too much of that, but they're just fences. Okay, so this is just a really... Oh, no, it just wants me to go to this tower. I don't actually need to go to the facility at the end. I'll just park my car here. Alright, so what do we have in here? I haven't found any, like, new resources I'm fully enamored with.
Okay, a stabilizer in Section D is online. Coming through loud and clear. Hey, Francis, pan the car's
Broadcast frequency to the stabilizer, would you? Hey, come on, I can't do this without you.
Fine. There. Your receiver's hooked in now.
And we're patched into all that sweet ARC device data. Nice work. Oppie won't be able to block us out anymore. Well, better get going. Here it comes.
Okay, so this is a bit of a doozy. I don't know where the road out of here is. I think this is more or less it. Yeah, here it is. And like the rest of this trip is going to be pretty clear. Because it's all paved highway. I don't think I dare try and take a direct path, though. Ooh, that's coming in hot. But yeah, all we have to do is just make it around this curve. I do really like how the sky looks when this is freaking out. Reminds me of... Ooh. Oh, is my back trunk open? It might be. Oh well. Either that or something messed up my back window. But it is too late to pop out and check at this point, I hope. That's weird. A giant freaking tower in your way. But yeah, I was gonna say, I really wish Deathloop. Ooh, Storm looks positively freaky. Deathloop had gotten a follow-up or a successor or a something. I adored that game. I thought it was extremely cool and really interesting and very stylish. And yeah, I don't think it sold nearly well enough for arcane to justify making more. Sucked because, like, I don't know. Time loop mystery is kind of fun as like a genre, comboed with retrofuturism, comboed with I mean, yeah. Well, and also like weird SCP anomalies, though I don't think they leaned into it as much as I would have liked. It was mostly just like some time loop oddities and nothing more. So we did get 1.2 unstable from that one, and it seems like everything in the mid-zone.
Oppie was hiding a magic teleporter? We could have been beaming all over the zone this whole time?
Don't worry, I'll restore her connection once you do us a little favor. We suspect Oppie's hiding a copy of Artist's database in that auto shop of hers. Find it, and we can get back to this remnant business.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't much of anything.
All right, I've identified the electrical circuit for the garage's security system.
And there's an auto security lock in that circuit. So once I do this...
Bingo! Security lock's powered on now.
We try that overload code from the observation towers. 4735.
Alright, so it's this.
Driver, something you should know about that database? When Arta's funding began to dry up, they handed us our final paycheck with one hand and the same-day evacuation orders with the other. Oppie was a higher-up, though more entitled than an actual power by that time. She would have known about Arta's plan to close up shop and had enough time to download all the research data before losing access. That data could contain what we need to help you.
Is
boy,
there
oh
another
boy,
door?
look at all these gizmos in here. Oppie wasn't operating no normal auto shop. A fabrication station. Oh, her personal vault?
No.
I bet there's some good stuff in there.
I'm uncomfortable intruding like this.
Oh, there it is.
Can you not?
Hold the phone. There's a machine that prints bobbleheads.
What? Show me.
Okay, Arc Dock. I'm gonna just pull it out of that room. This is the one. Okay, Oppie's tube.
Oh, you did it! Hey, you actually did it! Ah, boy howdy, I cannot wait to dig through all this data. As promised, I'll fix Oppie's connection.
Do you read me? Come in. Do you read me?
Loud and clear, you old bat.
I see. The comms clear up suddenly, and I find you two patched into the garage frequency. It all makes sense now.
No idea what you're talking about. So, Oppie, what's the plan? You must have some grand scheme, don't you?
Let me get this straight. You hijacked my mission, tapped into my frequency, and now you want to be all buddy-buddy. Not on your life. You think you're hot stuff. Why don't you take the lead then? Get the driver through all by your damn selves.
Did she just hang up on us? Well, guess it's our time to shine. So, Francis, you got any ideas?
Well, we know the driver needs to get to the deep zone, but it's too dangerous to head there directly. We have to zero in on exactly where to go. The signal amplification trick won't work here. The ambient instability is too strong in the mid-zone.
Huh, how indeed. There was one other time where the mass hallucination and the remnants intersected. Driver, I've tagged a route for you. Whenever you're ready, give it a spin.
Okay, we got gears, we got the scrapper, which I can get rid of. We've got a gazillion bits of rubber. Alright, that's good. Dumpster pearls did I pick up? 2. 3? Dumpster pearl. I've got a bunch of them. Put that in as well. Let's see, I think these are all good. Boy, it's so much garbage. Okay. I think I'm just gonna use this thing. Just makes my life easier. There might be more in it. I'm just gonna plonk this here. Okay, go back to this. There's so much stuff to just dump off. And not nearly enough space for all of it, which makes me really hope that... Oh. Makes me really hope there's better ways of offloading some of these things. Can I not put the basketball in here? I guess, suppose not. Okay, we don't know about the arc dock, though it looks like I can solve it. Where does this go? Oh. Is this something that I put into the car? Okay, there we go. So, other things. Open inventory. We've got a couple more notes that I can dump off. And is that everything? Everything from there. Keep the battery going. Yep, wasn't quite done. Should probably start using some of the decorations, seeing as I have a bunch of them. Let's see, but I think everything there is good. So, oh, did I completely forget? Did I have storage in the back seat? No. Did I never make it? Let's do a side storage, but let's see if I can put it inside. Huh. Nope. Yeah, I'm just going to put all the side storage on this side for obvious reasons. Okay, I swear I got a passenger storage. Side rack. No, maybe I didn't. Oh. Trunk. Wait, trunk in the trunk. Well, no. Extra large roof storage. Like, some of these could be good. More side racks. Yeah. What did I put in my side? I don't know. Side fuel tank. Fuel synthesizer. Better battery, which actually is kind of tempting. But this is what I need. But I need the advanced workbench. Well, I need that for a bunch of stuff. I don't have enough. Well, we'll be getting a lot more unstable energy here. Still think I'm going to go out of my way for all of the side racks. There's the seat rack. Yeah, so we have the rack. Maybe we just don't have anything to put in it. Currently. Maybe it's one of those where side storage doesn't work. It has to be a different tech that fits into those. Well, might as well get the roof rack. Anything that gives me, like, tons of storage. Potentially. Because, yeah, we can't get the next tier of tire. Because I need the better bench. Do I want to just get this one? Sure. I'm just going to need more steel sheets. And this is why I've been hoarding those. Wish I could actually produce more of them from here, but this also has the added benefit of completely clearing one of the research trees? Trees. There we go. So now if I ever get anything that can actually go into those, I can use them. It's probably the extra large roof storage. Okay, armored panels. I think we might kind of save the rest of our stuff. I'll grab the electrician's kit. Seeing as that actually might save me if I'm in danger. Carbon fiberglass. I'm not going to need that anytime soon. Corrupted energy. Blowtorch. Yeah, maybe. A relightable flare. Oh, it's a flashlight. I guess I should be looking for those. Crude flashlight. Flare gun. Bioflare, bio-lantern. Oh, that'll be nice. But yeah, let's go with the actual flashlight. What else do we have? Yeah, backseat tank. Oh. So that's what the backseat things are. Mini turbine. Lightning rod. So that could be kind of useful. Wish I would remember which section I was looking at. So capture electrical energy from lightning strikes. Send it to your battery. So that's kind of good, actually. Large propeller to capture wind energy is a kind of janky concept. Could be. Oh. So this is probably small amounts of power gain. What else do we have? Limpulse. Oh, that zaps something. I think this jumps me. Mobile workbench. Chronodials. Huh. I'm gonna go for the mini turbine. Because if I have any kind of power gain, and we did actually get a water generator. Okay. We're just gonna make one of these. And I'm just gonna slap it here. Hopefully that gives us just a little bit of power gain so I don't have to worry about my headlights. Is there more I could do? Yeah, but at this point, I think we're good enough. Was the carbureted engine the T1 or the T0? It is T0. Okay, so I can't go any further. There is nothing else for me to do, but that is fine. Oh, we can get the steel bumpers, though. I've been rolling with the garbage this entire time. Can't believe I've just been lazy about this. Or forgot about it. One or the other. Alright, well, I think with all of this said, this is a good stopping point for me. I gotta go figure out dinner, and I had a good time with this. So, right, I was just gonna make another bumper. That's what I need to do. We can also make some insulated panels. Can I make the off-road tires? Oh, I didn't even notice. Okay, let's get the steel bumper going. And then, yeah, let's get those tires. Because, boy, having off-road tires is going to make a difference. I should be kind of careful just in case I can't make more than a couple. Nope, we can make all 4. That's going to make such a difference, I am sure. Yeah, I love games where you're making, like, incremental progress. You know, you hit that new tier and you get that really exciting feeling of like, oh man, you know what kind of cool goodies I managed to, or, you know what kind of cool goodie can I make now, and what does that unlock for me? You know, how far can I go as a result of these things? Okay. So how many insulated? I have 1 insulated door, 2 insulated door, 3 insulated door. So if I get 1 more insulated door... Oh, now I have plenty of plasma. If I get all of the insulated doors, hopefully that makes it... So I only have to worry about... There we go. Yeah, hopefully it makes it so I don't have to worry about... Hopefully this pulls in the things from outside too. Yeah, it does. I'm gonna move some of these things around if I can. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move these in here. I shouldn't keep them in the trunk. I was just making a mess. I need the trunk to be able to transfer some resources. Hopefully we can get some more storage at a later date. Okay. So far so good. Pick this back up again. Basketball can stay there. I should probably just leave the transfer trunk in that location, but it's fine. Anywho, I guess outro time. See you guys next time. No idea what I'm gonna do. Might have to be another one of those road trip, get to the next location trips. Or, oh boy. Okay. I wonder if it's one of those that we can just get through the wall now. Comfortably. What is this? Not scanned. Well, I mean, if I have to get here, it's a 9-hour trip. What do we have in the meantime? Corrosive waterways. Water is acid. Oh. Airstrips are stronger. Battery sapping. So oh boy. Howdy. This is going to be a trip just to get here. Well, for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. We'll figure that business out when we get there. I might want to look into anti-corrosive stuff, now that I'm thinking about it. If I could be acid-proof. Can I be acid-proof? Anti-corrosive bumper. Damn it, it's expensive. Okay, yeah, I'll leave that for later.